my goodness, my body. Whoa! Oh my goodness. The game's already starting. Hi guys, how are you? Let me turn off, I have like animated wallpaper in the background. It's called the Wallpaper Engine, and it's like playing Studio Ghibli music, and it's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. How are you guys doing? Hello, buddies. Hello, Saiko, Evie. We got Nimbly the Deadly Needle. Sorry, I was burping. I was burping. Welcome, welcome, Garceline. Howdy, howdy. Nator Green. We have Virgil Muertos, Autistic Weeb. We have Xavier Martinez. I feel like I'm about to. Are you ready to rumble? We're about to be like, and it's John Cena. It's crazy that guy went into acting. I mean, wrestling is a performance. It doesn't surprise me. It's just I had no idea he was a wrestler. He's too handsome to be a wrestler. Like he like whatever guardian angel was on his side for his whole career as a wrestler, like his face is intact. Some wrestlers come back busted up, needing surgery, needing their nose replastered. Cause I mean, for real, they get hurt. Like he is so lucky. It's like, you know, that he still has his actual face and not like he had to get plastic surgery. I'm being for real though. I mean, I'm trying to say it in a nice way because he's a real person. You know, it's not like he's a character from a little storybook. He actually has a life and he has feelings. He's very fortunate. Christian, hello Christian. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chamber of sprinkles. For now. This game is so cute, by the way. We can chat before we start. I just made Colombian Folgers coffee. To me, it's a big deal. To me, it's a very big deal. I love my coffee. I wanted Guatemalan coffee because when I went to a gas station, they had Guatemalan coffee. Oh my god. I was like, oh, ecstasy in my mouth. Coffee is so delicious. I like trying different kinds. You do not become a coffee lover until you try different flavors. They have sweet, they have salty caramel and savory. I like the non-artificial flavors between you and I. Like it's a secret. I'm sorry about your day, Nature Green. It was 80 degrees this morning, rained on me during lunch, snowed during work before hailing on me on my way home. In short sleeves, I was soaking wet, freezing, muddy, and bleeding from hail. But all was going to be okay. Are you serious? Who said they live in Louisiana? Or unless you don't, I can't remember. Did you say you live in I can't remember. One of you lives off the coast. Wow, that's crazy. You're not too far from where I live and you're getting like all seasons in one day. Sometimes where I live, it gets pretty crazy too. I think chat is working. Let me go to chatting screen. There you guys go. That way you're bigger. Oh, you're bigger. You're bigger now. Let me just do this instead. Yeah, I want to read through I want to read how your days were, and then I'll tell you about my day. Oh, flip, ta-da! Well, that's crazy, dude. That sounds horrible. I mean, okay, to be honest, I live... If I could compare where I live to a content creator, I live where 𝑯𝑨𝑽𝑐 lives. But not that exact location. But I'm a Tejana! Yay! I'm a Tejana! I'd rather be honest. It's gonna come up eventually. So I live like not too far from there. Hundreds and thousands of miles away. I'm a Tejana! I don't know. Something today feels like... okay, so I was reading a book called... The book is called How to Heal. by Brianna Wiest. And I finished the book today, and at the very end of the book, the quote she was quoting, because it's a book about essays. It's full of different short little responses to self-reflection questions, and it was that our life is all about change and growth, like a butterfly and a caterpillar. I mean, there's me throwing my interpretation. It does not talk about caterpillars and butterflies. I mean, in my head, that's how I picture change and growth. And that we all should, embrace challenges. Autistic Wave, would y'all rather get $1 million a year or $1 per 1 million year? Obviously, it's gonna be $1 million a year. Because if you get $1 per million a year, that's waiting 1 million years for $1 million. That's a trick question. Virgil says, can you make your voice higher a bit like this? You want me to sound like a mouse? Like this? Can you want me to sound like a mouse? Sounds horrible. If I was a mouse, maybe. Why did I come all full woman? I mean, my mask off. I'm actually a woman. Oh no, I'm not eternally youthful. I age and get old. Ah! No, I know what you mean. You want me to sound like what? Like the opera? Like a what? Like a note? Do, ti, la, so. Like that? Is that what you mean? Like my voice higher? Because I'm thinking music. It says, I'm gonna go way to the beginning. Saiko says, woo woo! Evie says, love, buddy love. Nimbly the Deadly Nader's waving. Congrats, lol. Yeah, I didn't get lost. Autistic says, what happened? You guys okay? Are you guys okay? Nailed that, says Saiko. Finally, yes. The last stream was so cringy. I don't know if you guys know, but I was having a bad day last stream. I got lost, and then I got home late. I had to postpone and move stream later. On top of that, it was raining. I got groceries yesterday, and now I have coffee. I'm gonna sip my coffee. I'm gonna take a pause in between as I read your comments now and just pace myself. Nature Green says, I would take that deal, $1 per $1 million that exists in that world every year. $1 per $1 million. I don't know. I don't get it. Explain. Explain the hypothetical situation. Like, how is it more money? Yes, coffee. Same, Sayuko. Coffee on hand always. I really want the Guatemalan coffee. It just tastes fruity. Sometimes it tastes kind of sweet and fruity. Nature Green says, you know The Rock is also a wrestler and an actor, right? I didn't know that. I just know that The Rock played in the movie Moana. He played as Maui. Maui, the god who got her mother pregnant. Did you guys know that about Maui? He's actually Moana's father. And he's a demigod, I'm sorry. He's not a full-on god, but he's close enough. So he was dropped in the sea because he was a half-human. I bet his mother died during birth, and his father didn't want him because he was a half-breed. Dude, there are so many really good stories about half-breeds. Like, part god or part mythical creature. Like a minotaur is actually a man who mated with a horse or something like that. Or, I mean, a bull. A minotaur. I was thinking a horse. Christian says, just got home from work and got to see my niece complete Grand Theft Auto 5. Dude, that's cool. I just remembered, Christian, aren't you taking care of your nieces? Wasn't there like an accident or like one of your siblings had trouble and you were helping them out? Christian's a father now. You're a father now. I'm so proud of you. You're like a daddy. Evie says, I uploaded my unboxing video earlier ago. I did. I saw it. I was at work. I didn't get to watch all of it. Virgil says, about to have dinner. Ooh, what you having for dinner? Is it chicken, steak? Is it veggies? Is it a casserole? Promise me it's not microwaved dinner. I feel like in this fast day and age, it's hard even for me to come home and cook. Like I have to meal prep it, then like reheat it or something during the week. Oh my gosh. Like on Sunday, I was recommended by coworkers to cook on Sunday, prep the meals for the week, and then reheat it during the week. Because getting home late is just a thing now. You're an adult and you get home late. Xavier Martinez says, hi to you, Miss Sprinkles, angel kitten, girl, ball of fur. So how does your night go so far? So, pretty chill. I actually got to eat guacamole with some chips. The chips were nice and salty. Because I got groceries yesterday. It was expensive. So expensive. But I'm ordering, I had to order some house stuff. Since we moved, I needed to order something to help hold the blinds up. I'm looking for non-drilling curtain holders, curtain hooks is what they call it. Because I don't want to drill into the wall. You can. In apartment complexes, you just need to fill it in before you leave, like when your lease is up. But I don't want to do that, so I chose something that would help stick it to the wall. So I'm gonna get that soon. Autistic Grief says 100,000 cockroaches living in the attic, or one man living in the attic. I would choose. Okay, you can exterminate. People say treat. I'm gonna treat for bugs, is what they say now, because apparently bug lives matter. I mean, we do need the ecosystem we need bugs to have a functioning ecosystem. But yeah, I had an exterminator. He's like, excuse me, miss. I'm not, oh, what did he say? I'm not exterminating bugs. I'm treating for bugs. And I was like, okay, same thing. And he's like, no, it isn't. It's very different. He's like, I respect them, but I have to kill them. So he's like, I prefer you saying treating. And then he said exterminating could be like infumigating a house. I don't know, I got lectured by a bug guy. This guy was almost 8 feet tall, and he was looking down at me like, excuse me, miss. Let me put a little let me explain how my job works. So he ranted about his job, and I'm just looking up at him like, can you just do your job? I don't need the whole story. I don't need the whole story. Just treat for bugs then. Yeah, with a man in the attic, that would be considered a squatter. And squatters are really hard to get rid of. I would have the 100,000 cockroaches versus the one man in the attic. Because it's just easier. Like, you can kill one of them, but not the other, legally. Legally, you can't kill the other. Autistic Wave says he's giving them medication and stuff. Yeah, he's treating them like a doctor. Yeah. He's giving the bugs the special treatment. Dude, that conversation was crazy. I was just looking up at him like, sure, okay, yeah, oh yeah, okay. It was at work. And then he brought his coworker, and his coworker and him were having a situationship, and she was super jealous, and she didn't like me talking to him, even though he has to talk to me because it's his job to talk to clients. And she was so rude. And she was ready to leave. She was already outside of the office door, because we had to request an exterminator for the office, because we live on the floor of the building's cafeteria, so we constantly get roaches. So I have to be careful when I come home that I make sure I dust my paperwork for roaches so they don't come home with me. And Nature Green says you can if they are a home invader. I guess you can technically if you wanted to. That's a good way. That's a good perspective shift. It's like, technically you're invading my home. They're like, I have squatter rights. The fuck you do, man. The F you do. Get out of my house. They're not paying rent. They're sneaking around eating your snacks. Where did my Twinkies go? You know, kind of moment. I love Twinkies. I haven't had a Twinkie in years. I don't even know if they sell them anymore. Probably at the gas station. It says... I think I caught up with you guys. What would you guys choose? 100,000 cockroaches? That's a lot. What kind of cockroaches? They have New Zealand cockroaches. We actually looked at New Zealand cockroaches a while back. They're really big. One of my cousins, she was married to a guy who had his own little reptile fish exhibit, because he's kind of like an animal guy, so they had their own indoor zoo. Nature Green says, I'm trying to refrain from candy. Oh, you're about to get the teacher bod. The teacher bod is like when the teachers, they just get bored, so they eat snacks, and they end up getting chunky and fat, and it all goes to your butt. Did you notice, have you guys noticed that teachers have a big butt for some reason? Because all they do is sit around all day, having to watch kids and give lessons. That's why some teachers, like the skinny ones or the ones that are less pudgy, are the ones that stand for lectures. They'll lean on the podium. Some classes have a podium for them to stand at in the front of the class to give lectures. But yeah, oh poor Nature Green, you're about to get that teacher body. That like dad bod, you're about to get chunky if you're not careful. I think any of us can get chunky. I think I got a little chunky too. Because office jobs get you chunky. You start getting bored and you start snacking. But then again, I'm about to start my period, so it kind of makes sense. I'm about to get on my period. I started eating a bunch of chocolate. Oh yeah, the game. Ah, I have the game up right now too. So just so you guys know, this game is free to play. And what's really nice about it, it's old school game. So this old school game, let's see if I can get this. It's a shooter game. Think of arcades. At an arcade, you can like shoot the little spaceships. This is actually very similar. It's called Breakout-style, and Eclipse is this really hot chick. She's a hot chick. Okay, where am I? Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on a second. I thought the game looked kind of cool. It reminded me of 𝖆𝐿. So if you guys are a fan of 𝖆𝐿, but like shooter games, this might be the game for you. It looked really cool. I feel like it's underrated. I think I have to read the characters. I don't think it has any voice acting. Let's see if I can get it to start. I might. Is it working? Oh. If not. Okay, there you go. It's kind of squished. There, that's better. I think... No, it takes up the whole screen. Jeez. Okay. So that's how we're going to... Okay. I just hope it's not too loud. Let me know. I haven't played a shooter game, so bear with me if I suck. It says, well then, we're getting some lovely voice acting, says Saiko. Yes, today is all about reading characters. I mean, that's my favorite part. I'm being cringy. Today we're going to be voice acting Mia Helder. 𝐼𝐿. I think she's German. 𝐼𝐿. I think I'm saying it wrong. And then she has a girl behind her. Ooh. Oh. I'm using my camera, so my expressions are a lot different compared to before when I had a 𝑣𝑏. So her, Mia, we'll call her Mia. Scarlet, we have serious news. It is urgent. Okay, can you hear it now, or is it dead? Nature Green says, I'll have you know, I don't sit down much. I walk around the entire time. You're smart, Nature Green. Some poor teachers just don't know how they have to move around and I get chunky. No, like, trust me. I have some relatives who are teachers too. You just can't help it. I really do think it's like just the environment. Kids are always eating and you can't help but want to eat along with them. Yeah, kids are always pulling out some Cheetos and stuff. Or Doritos. Scarlet, we have a serious news. It is urgent. Oh, what is this? Oh no, says Scarlet. She looks kind of young, so I'll give her my voice. Because my character I voice is young. Or youthful. I know you should not be working today, but we are in danger. As you can see, the color is gone. Oh, they're self-aware. They realize they're part of a video game. Turns on her 𝑣𝒂 What is that? What is that? Turns on her 𝑣𝒂 Oh, like a walkie-talkie? Greetings, my Nova Prime. Oh my gosh. As you know, today is the Independence Day in Mexico. I'm on vacation and I was about to eat �pozole. Oh, pozole is pretty good. Yummy. I did not realize this. Is this about to get political? I didn't know that about this game. Damn it. I'm always avoiding political games. I know, but I just received bad news from the Nova Lab. I'm in Veracruz. Several of our experiments have escaped. Oh my gosh, it's like Resident Evil. Let me move my stuff. I'm not even drinking coffee. Okay, I got my barrier. I got my voice sound barrier to help so I can talk loud. It says, on top of that, they took extremely powerful weapons capable of destroying entire worlds. Oh, what happened? Including the 3 RGB crystals. Oh, 𝑗𝐵𝑖𝑉. That's why they don't have any color. Then send my sisters. Oh, there you go. We're already getting character development, or like, we're getting thrown into the game. Durga and Sabine are busy in the Star District dealing with an attack from Moto Monami. She owns robots. Astrid could not be located. Sorry. I'm trying to get into character. First, I need you to recover the crystals. Then, take care of the remaining experiments, and if you encounter 001, do not kill her. We need her alive. Oh, her name's 𝒃lipsa because she's like the main character. I guess she's the main villain. She turns into like a octopus or something. Scarlet frowns and tilts her head. Her synthesized voice sounds annoyed. Me? Alone? No pointer? How annoying. And what about my 𝑝ozole? It's gonna get cold. Your 𝑝ozole can wait. Because it's soup, guys. 𝑝ozole is soup. Aww. You're after political commander. Dude, have you seen Powder? She's a VTuber. She kind of does whatever she wants. And honestly, you might really like her. Yeah, Powder the VTuber. She's been canceled a few times, but I mean, people get canceled all the time. Like, honestly, cancellation is not surprising anymore. You get canceled for like anything. It's dumb. It says, "Aww. I will try to make my voice acting lovely, Sayiko." Nature Green says, Sprinkles is my favorite political commenter. Lol. Really? I don't say much though. Layla, hello, Layla Mooney Meadow -ER, no, E4R. Hello, buddy. Hello, Sprinkles. It looks like we're playing Breakout, I see. You've heard about this game? This game must be underrated. I saw positive reviews. Hydra has updated the Red Protocol. Several Nova bots will be guarding Mexico to assist in capturing the escaped experiments. This is definitely like Resident Evil, but RPG. Kind of 90s, 80s vibes. What if we sent stellar novas? They could help. No, Scarlet. That would arrest too many resources. We cannot afford that. We are in a major war. Fine. It's mother and daughter. Oh. Okay, let me move my camera so I look like... okay, that's better. Wait, nope. Can I just... Okay. Do not worry, my daughter. I will compensate you. I will have Dr. Hydra install upgrades on your sniper rifle P4CO to make its shots more powerful. Huh. Fine, my Nova Prime. I will go after the crystals, but let it be known that I am hungry and my pozole is getting cold. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is cool. That's so loud. Okay, how loud should it be? What? Oh. Okay, so that's what it looks like. AD, left clicker, spacebar to shoot, R to restart and escape. Okay, you can also use a console. Didn't expect that musical of me either. That's kind of cool. Her name is spelled Powder? Yeah, Nature Green. Haven't you heard of her before? I feel like, yeah, like Powder. Do you want some more powder? From Flapjack. There's a show called Flapjack. And he literally, there's a character, I love her. It's voiced by a grown man. And she says, more powder, Charles. I love her. I used to love impersonating her voice as a kid. Because she sounds so annoying. And I love my annoying characters. Because they're just so fun. Yeah, the music is hella great. I'm lowering it down so I can hear myself. Because if not, I have to really like... I have to hear myself so I know I'm talking. And if I can, I get louder. Infinite, says Autistic Weeb. Yeah, infinite playthrough. Oh god, I need this coffee. Hell yeah, I need this coffee. Alright, what do I do? Backspace, right? How do I escape? Oh god, I'm stuck. Holy shit. I'm stuck, guys. Hold R to restart. Okay, what about go back to menu? What's the menu option? Dang it, I'm stuck. Dang it, I'm stuck. I'm stuck at the options sector. Like, there's no X or anything. Hello, Flavor-Yuzo. Hello. You sound delicious. I want to eat you. I love your names, guys. You guys do sound yummy. Hello. Hello, bro. I'm afraid you're much more into VTubers than me. You've never heard of her? You might like her. She's kind of a rebellious girl. I mean, woman. Yeah, and most of VTubers are grown. They're like 18 and up. Some VTubers are like under 18, but for their safety, they usually keep it to themselves and they don't tell you until they turn 18 or something. Because if not, they end up getting creeps on the internet and I feel bad for them. But that's what happens when you go viral. You know, you go online. I'm trying to figure out how to go back to the main menu. I'm like spamming and stuff too. Oh no, the options was a trap! Yeah, it looks like it. Oh my gosh. I'm stuck. Oh no, what do I do? What am I supposed to do? I took a few sips and I'm so full of coffee. Christiana says, family emergency sprinkles. My sister and I are taking mom to the hospital. I'm so sorry, Christian. It's okay. You can hang out with us later. Go focus on your mom. I hope your mom is okay. Drop the phone, Christian. Put it in your pocket. Put me on mute. Exit the stream so your phone battery has more energy. I'm so sorry. That's scary. It's okay, Mama Christian. Mama Hernandez. It's okay. That's scary. We'll pray for you. Right, buddies? We'll pray. We'll pray for them. We can do a little prayer. But for real, like, if my mom had to go to the hospital, I'd be flipping out, dude. I'd be like, even if I disagree with my mom sometimes, Because, you know, even if you don't always agree on everything, they still matter. Who wants to do a prayer? Let's do prayer. So, we'll pray. Is it weird to pray on stream? I don't think so. Christian says, gotta cut this short. No, it's cool, bro. It's okay. You can come back later. Nature Green says that that happened to the VTuber Jelly, yes? Who's Jelly? Oh, Evie, yeah, we're sending prayers. Prayers, prayers, prayers. We'll pray in silence. That way, you know. Yeah, we'll give you a moment of silence and we'll pray. Yeet. Dear God, I'll do a little prayer. Dear God, please protect Christian's mommy. Protect Mama Hernandez. Pray for her safety, that she's gonna be okay. I don't know what it is, but I hope she's gonna be okay. And the doctors have good news, and that if there is bad news, it's treatable. Yes. Because there's only one mama for Christian. He only has one mama. There isn't another one that could replace her ever. Please. Please. Please let her be okay. Amen. Yeah, if you guys want to send prayers. Oh, the dogs are barking. Alright, buddies. Let's see. I don't know how to fix this. There. I'll just exit the game. Not reopen it. Nah, guys, I get for real when I say I'm praying for you. I get all crazy. I'll pray again later today as well. I think it's just like some people openly pray, but I want you guys to feel like you can pray to whoever you believe in, because there's some prayers are very specific. All prayers are welcome. Can I skip? Because we skipped because we already read the dialogue. We're gonna jump into controls was a lie. Oh, comics? They have comics? Look how cool she is. This is exactly what she's like a mama VTuber. Dami mommy. Oh, I'm so worried about Christian though. Oh, Christian buddy. And then some of you guys, your parents are deceased. Which is like, and you're so much younger than me too. Aw, Nature Green, your parents are angels. Oh my goodness. Well, buddies, now that we've had our prayers and our moment of silence, despite all the commotion and chaos in the background, I hope you're ready for Breakout-style. It's a cute little pointer shooter game I've never played. Infinite mode. And oh, this is what it looks like. Uh-oh, I died. Oh. That's what it means. But Eclipse is like, she is... It changes so much, it like messes with my eyes. Maybe I'll get the hang of it? That's super cool. Yeah, what if I just do slow zigs? Almost there. So we have to defeat Eclipsa. And she is... Oh no. Brick Breaker, says Muertos. Saiga says, aw, so like Brick Breaker. They are in heaven, yes. Oh, Nature Green, you're just a baby. See? I'm glad we get to share things like this together, and it's a safe environment where you guys feel comfortable too. Even when I say crazy stuff about my family. So my family drives me crazy. I think we drive each other crazy. Oh, I did pretty good there, for whatever reason. I did okay. That was crazy. Like, that was super good skills. I don't even know where those skills came from. I was just thinking about you guys. Maybe my abilities come from the love. How do I do what I did just a minute ago? Like a few seconds ago, I mean. That was crazy cool. Like it literally did the job for me. I just got distracted because we're sharing personal things about each other. And feel free to just know that all I can do is listen. So that's how I did it. You just get it to work for you. Oh, dang it. I don't even... Oh, dang it. Really? Oh, that was so cool, and I failed at the end because I got distracted. Oh, no. I don't think it's gonna do that cool ricochet again. Wow. It's slow but steady. Oh man, I got a slow build up. Maybe I need this slow build up. Okay, finally. I got it bouncing again. Oh, dang it. I gotta get good. I don't play these. Oh yeah, there's a shooter option though. Like a shooter section. You got this. You got this. It like does the job for you. Oh, dang it. As soon as it started bouncing around, I was like, oh, I don't have to do anything. I still have to monitor like where it's going. Oh. Oh. It just moves so fast. It does move so fast. Come on, Sprinkles. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I think it gets faster, and that's what like messes with me. Ah. It says, oh, hand waving. Hello. Hello, blood and guts. I missed you. Where have you been? As soon as I see your usernames, I'm like, I know who that is. I remember you. Where have you been, child? I feel like a granny from a little... Oh gosh. Yes, finally. I feel, you know, like there is called Hoodwink, and she's like the grandmother. Anybody remember Hoodwink? She was like the strong, kick-butt granny. I loved that grandma. I mean, I didn't always like the movie Hoodwink. I thought the way the characters looked was weird. But after a while, I got to appreciate the art style. Oh no! Is that how you do it? You just gotta catch it. Like an iconic grandma character. Hello, buddies. How are you? She has that weird accent, and you have no idea where she's really from. But you just know that, like, she came to the country a long time ago. That's what I think about the Italians. I think of Italian stories. Right? Italian granny or grandfather parents. Oh, My Big Fat Greek Wedding's a good movie. But they're the Greeks, they're not Italians. They would be so offended. We're Greek! He's like, be proud of your heritage. So, My Big Fat Greek Wedding's about a girl, a young woman, and her dad, he wants her to get married to somebody who's also Greek, but she falls in love with just an ordinary American guy. What is that? Is that medication? Holy smokes! You're crazy! Oh, dang it, that was crazy. Ah. I have to keep up with it. I have no idea. Okay. Bounce. It was a medicine ball. Dude. I want to talk to you guys. And then I'm just getting like lost in this little cool brick game. It says, Nature Green, the game I made you and put you in the Discord is very similar. You made a game? Oh, you mean, I'm trying to think, do you mean, specify, I'm confused. I think I know what you mean, but I'm not sure. Wento says, I like the first Hoodwink. The second one animation was somehow worse. Yeah, I don't know, like low budget or something. Hello, Blood and Guts. Want to make sure I said hello, cause this game is so wicked. This game is kind of freaky. I kind of really like it. Sound like old-timey cartoon characters. Dude, old-timey cartoon characters had such personality. Nowadays, like, you don't hear those accents anymore. You don't hear the French accents like the way you used to back in the old, like, Disney, like the old Walt Disney. You got to hear, like, all sorts of, like, I think I would say French, maybe sometimes Southern. Like, they don't get experimental anymore. It's always somebody, like, recognizable. Like, they don't experiment with different voices anymore. Maybe because they're afraid the audiences won't, like, can't, like it or something? Or understand? Like, young audiences nowadays, I feel like they don't have as much exposure to the rest of the world. Like, everything is really... like, Disney doesn't make anything new, and when they do, it's very rare that they'll actually choose a character with a unique accent. They're pretty bland, if I'm being honest. The cartoon industry. Like, I feel like they should allow themselves to experiment with voices. But I just feel like they don't do that anymore. They're too afraid that the audiences won't like it. And what I mean is, like, think about Looney Tunes. The reason why Looney Tunes was so popular was because their characters had personality, and all of their voices were different. Like, sure, they all spoke, like, English, right? Because for the American audiences. But, like, you can tell them apart. Like, that's what made cartoons interesting, is the voice. And now I just feel like it lacks spirit. Maybe that's just with how, like, expectations, right? Everything's so mainstream. It's like before everything was mainstream, I felt like directors of any good animated movie or even film, they had less, they worried about opinions less because they had less exposure. While as now everything is so mainstream that they have to worry about what the majority will say, and the majority have to like it, and if the majority doesn't like it, then it's gonna be a flop. So they just can't experiment anymore, and I think that's sad. I think it sucks, and it's sad that you can't experiment with your characters anymore compared to before. Because before, it was like a smaller audience. It wasn't like the whole freaking world. It was just like within that region or that hemisphere, and what was ever going on in that hemisphere or region, you didn't have to worry about, like, outside comments. While as now you can get like 1 million or thousands of commenters on a blog site and multiple languages giving, like, really painful commentary about why they hated a movie. Compared to before, it was just making sure that their boss liked the film, right? Or, like, that their staffing would approve it. Or whoever bigwig, whoever was investing into the movie, I think they call them investors. Like, there are investors who would work with the film director to allow the film to even be made, because everything was kind of budgeted by, how would I say, like, when companies start out, it's so crucial that they please whoever is investing in it, because there was always private investors in filmmaking. Compared to now, it's like it has to be a one-hit wonder, and I think that's what really kills stories, especially if you're trying to get a second movie to come out with it in the future. Like, like you want a second film to be made, it's really hard to, because they're focusing on putting all their eggs in one basket, that they don't leave any room for mystery. Because there's no room for mystery, you can't imagine a second film or an extended story with the characters. Ah, dang it. And that's why sequels suck. Because they're so focused on the first movie, they're not thinking about, okay, let's save these ideas for later. How can we apply this idea if there was a second movie? And I think planning for a second movie is really hard to, because you're so focused on trying to get the first movie right, that you don't have any room for... Oh my gosh, this game is really gonna take up all my attention. I'm gonna be stuck ranting. I'm thinking about, like, it started with accents. How accents really made the aristocrats so rememberable. You don't have those accents anymore. And maybe, like, looking back, you know, that's what made it so whimsical and so beautiful. I'm a lady, that's why. I think I have the idea in mind. I could hit the same similar spot and knock all those out at the top. Oh, dang it. I got so caught looking at the ball. I say I hit here. And then, dang it, slow down. It's when I get these slow balls. And then it ends up hitting in the same spot every time. Dang, and then it gets super fast, and then you have to catch up with it. Alright, slowly guide it. It says, I replied to the game download file in the 𝑉𝑇UBERS general chat. Oh, Nature Green says, I put the game file in Discord. You made a game? You want us to play it? Only if it doesn't have, like, you can verify it doesn't have viruses. I wish I had a manager to be like, can you test it for me? Hire a manager who's tech savvy. Thank you, Nature Green. Thank you for letting us know. The game you made? Wait, is it? I thought it was related to your space story. I thought that's what the video. I thought it was a video. Muerto says, what? I didn't know you made a game. That's cool. I saw your photo. Nature Green showed us a photo of the cafeteria of the school he's at. I would be careful about the photos you share. Just be careful because you're a teacher. I don't know if you want to go and delete it. I saw the artwork. It's the artwork of a carrot. Just so that we, you know, protecting the kiddos. Kind of. It's not like anybody's gonna deliberately look for you. But, you know, that carrot looks so freaking cool, dude. Oh, the game's trying to help me out. They're like, you suck. You suck at this. You suck at this brick game. Well, if it had my full undivided attention, then maybe I wouldn't suck so bad. But I'm streaming, so I'm multitasking. Wow. Blingy, 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 blingy. Oh my god. I'm impressed, but also scared at the same time. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I have to remind myself it bounces back. It bounces back, you dum-dum. Okay, I'm trying to get the hang of it. I'm praying for an accidental... Dang it. And all the flashing lights messes up my eyes. I want to get into the story. Because I know that it's a mother and a daughter, and they're trying to stop the experiments I wasn't fast enough. Trying to figure out how to get this to do what I want. So far, no, it's not going the way I planned it to go. Maybe my hand's getting tired. This is so challenging. I hope this is fun for you guys. Lol says muertos. Says Nature Green says no, that was from Twitter. I teach adults. Oh. You're for okay. Thanks for clarifying. I thought you were teaching children. Nature Green says, well, I enjoy your stream, so I really don't want to give you a virus. Oh, that's so sweet. I know, because I don't have the money to to pay for someone to fix it. I'm gonna see if I can switch my hands. I'm switching to my right hand because my left hand is tired. Oh, I hate this game. I hate it, but I like it at the same time. Ugh. That's so sweet. Praying for accidental greatness. Accidental greatness. And I pray for Christian's mommy to get better. 'Cause that is scary. When your mommy's not feeling well. That is scary. That's terrifying. If my mom was like really sick and I found out days later, I'd be hella pissed. Like, why didn't anybody tell me? I hate when family does that. I hate when family keeps secrets like that. It's like, if you're not feeling good, you should have just said something. Oh. You know what I mean? I can imagine that happening, unfortunately for me. Them and their secrets. Don't you just hate it when your relatives, you know which relatives will keep secrets and stuff? I hate that. I hate that so much. Like, that's why you've been gone forever. That's why you haven't been around. Because you're sick. You're sick and you're dying. And you're not going to tell anybody till you're dead. That would piss me off so much about my uncle. I think everybody would be hella pissed. They'd be like, dude, for real? Really, dude? You're gonna do us dirty like that? You're not gonna tell us you're sick? I mean, that actually makes a lot more sense why he hasn't been around. I mentioned him in the last stream. Because, I mean, let's be real. Not everybody gets along with each other. And sometimes, sometimes your family be crazy. And I'd rather have a real conversation than pretend like everything's fine and that everybody gets along and kumbaya, my lord, because that's not true. I'm too real for the internet. And be like, nah. Sometimes family's like really, really crazy. You have your party animals in the family. You have the ones that do extreme things. You have the ones that cause problems sometimes too. And you're like, you have to be careful about what you say. Because that person tell everybody your business. See, that's realistic. That's how families are. Realistically, the family be like that too. It's like, I can't tell them this, but I can tell so-and-so this. It's like, imagine you're pregnant and you only tell like that one relative, and they're like, hey everybody, so-and-so's pregnant. It's like, no one's supposed to know until I was ready. And they spoil it for everyone. That one loudmouth relative. It's like, really? Hypothetical. Dang it, I was so close. Hypothetically speaking. Alright game, I suck, okay? I'm good for a second and then I suck the next second. It's like I'm not fast enough to catch it. Like you have to wiggle back and you have to wiggle back and forth. The trajectory, all of this is physics. Physics and non-linear physics. You have to navigate and pretend you know the physics of this world. It's one of those moments. It's like, yeah, non-linear. I bet somebody who's really good with geometry would be really good at this brick game. Geometry is all about shapes. Come on. Oh, I like it changes every time. Anybody seen that '70s show? There's a meme where he's like, you jackpot. And it's the dad, Red. He's always angry. They came out with that '70s show, a continuation of the series. I watched it briefly. I couldn't get into it. I guess because my life got so busy. Ah! I was so close. I'm upset. I was so close. Kinda, sorta. To you guys, it's like, really, Sprinkles? What you doing? Girl, what you doing? Girl, what you doing, girl? I don't know. Playing ball? Not taking it seriously? Oh, I'm taking it seriously to the max. Oh, I hate this ball. I hate you so much. Give some weird little voices in there to feel better. Add some humor. That's how I add humor to a situation. I just start characterizing my feelings and giving them personalities. And I voice it like it's a story playing out before me. So I can laugh about it. Personifying your anger in the voice of a Muppet. I do that, actually. Because if I don't want to be angry, and I want to laugh about it, I personify a character that comes to mind. So that way when I voice my feelings, it's comical. And it's not too serious. It's hard to take the voice of a Muppet seriously. And then I feel better. Fuh. Kind of like with my VTubing, I give myself a silly voice. So that way when I play games like this that make you rage, I can laugh about it. This is where it gets really hard because then it ricochets around. Fuh. Ugh. You sick, twisted foe. Damn. Because as soon as you start knocking all these out, it's gonna ricochet off the bouncing bricks. The bricks that you can't get rid of. I bet once you start leveling up in here, you're able to do some pretty cool moves. I did not expect this game to be so rage baity. So what you want to knock out is try ricocheting them to knock out the top ones first. Fuh. Oh, dang it. There was no way I was going to catch it. And even if I do try moving all across the barriers, at the bottom, I mean moving across the screen, there's no guarantee that I'll actually hit it every time. Or get it to hit my... I keep shooting and thinking it's going out. This is Sprinkles Kryptonite. Yes. I drink some water. I used to love that show. Says Roar, buddy. Muerto says I didn't know Sprinkles cursed so much. When did I curse? Lol. Ah. Muertos. Says Roar, she misses that ball horrible too. What? Okay, I'm switching my hands now. What do you mean? I'm doing my best. It's the lights for me. The lights is messing with my head. Because as I shoot it around, I can't concentrate with all the light fixture changes back and forth. It's messing with my sight. Yeah, for you guys it looks easy, and then you play it and you're like, oh, it's not as easy as I thought. I'm sure if I practice more, like I wasn't ready! I didn't study for this, guys. I did not study for this. Oh gosh. Okay, I got stuck on this level. It's been like 5 minutes probably, if not 10. I'm gonna pass this. I'm gonna get past this. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Do it for me. Do this for me. Baby. Baby. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, damn it. I got so happy. I got so happy because I got so close to seeing progress. If I'm lucky. Yeah, it's like, in my head, I'm thinking it's going the opposite way, and it's actually just going the way I should be going. I kind of put, oh, okay. But I'm serious, it's the light. The light's messing with me. It's like, how are you supposed to catch that? She misses the ball. Says, yeah, that's why my game has 3 lives instead of 1, like this game, says Nature Green. Ah, hello, Clyde. Welcome, welcome. See where it says, I think I watched every episode. I used to love that show. Muerto says, when Red and Kelso played Pog, bro. They just, like, those characters are, they live in Wisconsin. The state known for cheese. Hanging out down the street. What I did that day. Da 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 da. I loved those guys. They actually felt like teenagers, despite the fact that at one point most of them were definitely like past 18. Because if, believe it or not, a lot of actors are actually a lot older than you think. Fuck, I was so close. Yeah, they're so cool, dude. Like, they're so nostalgic. It's like that nice dry humor. Anybody like 𝑗? I loved 𝑗. They messed with him so bad. They're like, what are you again? Because he's like their exchange student, but he's also like their friend. And then he's bad with girls or something. I loved 𝑗. And like, that's not even his real name. They call him that because it's like short for the fact that he's illegal. It's horrible. There's like a lot of crude humor. And it honestly, it was funny for the time. You probably can't get that kind of humor anymore. You can't get none of that humor anymore without pissing somebody off in the mainstream media. And that's what kind of sucks about shows. I mean, yes and no on some things, I guess. Like, some things age out well and some things don't. 70s were a different time, and maybe that was the joke. The joke was that it was that 70s show. I mean, you gotta admit, that's funny. A lot of their jokes were pretty funny. Fuck, how did I miss that? How did I miss that? I don't even know how. It's like, it was right there! Sprinkles, it was right there. How did you miss that? I don't know. How did I miss that? Dang it, it's like... I don't think there was not one joke that I didn't think was like funny. And then what helped was like you get the laughter in the background. So you knew it was a joke and like you didn't have to take anything seriously. Like, there's no sarcasm anymore. I mean, sure, like, animations got really good. Animation. Oh, finally, I couldn't. Oh, dang it! I got some help from the game, and I totally botched it. Me at an arcade in the 70s and 80s. Well, I mean 80s and 90s. They're like, "Hurry up, kid! You suck." No, I don't. Just a little bit. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's the lights are fucking with my eyes. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was cursing. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was cursing. I try not to, okay? I try not to because it's stream. And when I first started streaming, I was afraid kids would watch me because VTubers get watched by pretty much all ages. And I was so freaking paranoid that I wouldn't curse. But being honest, if I were to be able to rebrand, I'd want to curse sometimes. Because, like, especially if it comes out naturally. It's not forced. You can tell when something's forced versus like a natural response. Like when you stub your toe or something. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't mess this up. Come on. Don't mess it up, bruh. Don't mess it up. I'm so clear. I'm so close. Yeah, slow down for me. Slow down for me. Oh, frickin'. Okay. Okay. Flippin' frick. Fuck. I'm about to have a dude. This could give you epilepsy. Like, where was the warning? There was no warning. This is why kids in arcades would get glued to it. Their heart would flutter, and they had no idea they were having seizures. Ugh. And I doubt you can turn that feature off. Like, I highly doubt it. Like, that's the point. The point is it's supposed to feel like the 80s and 90s kind of vibe. Like, hey guys, you can almost get a seizure when you play this game. But that's what makes it really hard. I can't believe I was cursing and I did not realize it. Such naughty words. Get used to my cursing, guys. Oh, head pads, thank you. Thank you for the head pads, despite my internal rage. 𝑣𝒆 says, I love episode where Bob got into a fight with a clown speaker. Dude, they had some wild, wacky episodes. That's what makes them so rememberable. Clyde. Psycho says, the lights are definitely so distracting. They are. Jordan. Hello, Jordan. Hello, what game are you playing today? Today we're playing Breakout-style. Basically, it's a shooter game and it's supposed to give you the vibes of the 80s and 90s arcade games. But I'm warning you guys, like, if you have seizures and you have epilepsy triggered by bright flashing lights, I highly recommend skipping the stream. I'm saying it a little bit too late. I'll have to put a disclaimer somewhere. I'm sure once you see us play, like, you'll pretty much get the gist of, yeah, I'm sure the game has a warning somewhere. I just have to ignore the fact that the lights are flashing. I don't know how I can turn that off in my brain, but I gotta figure out how to do that. Oh, almost had it. Oh, I'm tired of sucking balls, damn it. Oh, I gotta bring out my edgy model. I have an edgy model, but I gotta fix the way she leans forward. I was trying to make it look like she's bending forward, but she just looks like she just looks wacky a little. Like, you can't tell unless you're paying attention. It's not a big deal. But my edgy model, I have an edgy model because I want to personify my edginess, my cringy edginess. And then just completely flop my edginess because I am a total little nerd. I'm just a nerd, guys. I'm just a little nerd who wants to be edgy, but just a nerd. A cringy nerd who likes video games and is sometimes not so smart. Damn it. I wish I could, I can't wait till I get good at this. So I can be like super boastful and say weird stuff. Say weird shit. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying to not to curse so bad. These lights are like messing with me. Dude, like you have no idea. These lights are like messing with me. Oh, finally. Finally. I just want to start cursing like a sailor. Maybe that should be my next outfit. What it says, it looks like if Brick Breaker was made by Flash Player. Dude, it's messing with me. Hardcore. Where are the aliens at? Are those the aliens? No, those hoops actually, I think they make it go faster. Nature Green says what you could do is fix it to your screen settings so like you do sometimes. Oh, you mean with the filters? The filters won't help because it's flashing. And if I change the filter, I mean the filter won't stop the flashing, unfortunately. It says, woo! Let's go! Nice! Thank you, 𝑠AYIKO. I wish we were Twitch affiliates so I could have you guys use the voice box. You guys could, you guys could voice your, okay. You can voice your comments. So let me just knock these babies out. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying not to curse, but I'm a sailor's mouth. I have a sailor's mouth. I'm sorry, guys. I do. I'm gonna start saying terrible things, horrible things. Horrible things. Things that you've never heard a streamer say before. And I'm gonna be like, I apologize for saying all those things. Those horrible things. It would make Nator Green's mother roll in her grave. She would not like it. She would not like the things I would say. If Nator Green is on like the good path, the good narrow path, I would say the good path in life is hard to follow because it's narrow. And not everybody can take it. Ugh. Nature Green, did your mom like you cursing? Or did she teach you not to, you know, to teach you to be a gentleman, is what I mean. To teach you to be a gentleman. I imagine, yes. Ugh. Come on. It's like me playing. It's like me. I can't think. I can't speak, I can't sneeze, I can hardly breathe without losing concentration because these lights are messing with my eyes. Oh, just trying to get it above the level here without bouncing like that. Like it looks, you can make it work in your benefit, but I'm not used to it, and they're adding new stuff to the level. Ugh. Like it'll help navigate it back to you, and you know it'll go in that same spot every time. But ugh, I see. It's like, how am I supposed to expect it to do that? Unless I was prepared for it. Like unless you're intentionally trying to get it to pong in that direction. Oh, see that was unexpected. Oh no, you don't. Okay, go back up slowly. Yeah, that's right. Oh my god. Is this supposed to be easier now? Well, it's not easy. You're making my life more difficult. Ugh. Stop being a baby back bitch. Fuck! I'm sorry. That's one of my favorite lines from a streamer. His name is Cub Scouts. He would actually be really good at this game. I highly recommend him play this game because it's a rage baiting kind of game. He would make the most funniest comments ever, but I really like that one. That one's funny. My sister used to say baby back rib. I don't think she says that anymore. She used to say, "Aw, they have a cute baby back rib." What the fuck? Dude, I'm trying so hard right now. Oh, no you didn't. Stop. Pho! Pho is an actual Nigerian dish. Pho? I mean, I'm thinking pho as in Vietnamese pho, but pho. I smell like foo-foo. Foo is like... It's a type of... It's what goes with your meal. Foo. It's like, think about bread on the side of your meal. Let's say you're eating soup and you have bread. Well, they have pho, which is a little... Foo. They have foo. Foo is like their version. I believe it's made... Is it made from plantains? It's made in a certain particular way where it's not really like normal flour. I think you can use flour as a substitute, but there's a certain... I'm trying to remember. Is it flour? I'm trying to remember how they make it because I saw videos about how they made it. But I can't remember... Oh, see, how was I supposed to expect that? You just have to chance getting it right or wrong. This is my kryptonite. I thought Okay, guys, so Silent Hill won for the voting for stream Saturday. So I have to wake up at the crack of dawn to play with you guys because I also have to go be with family Saturday. So I have to wake up at the crack of dawn to play with you on Saturday so that way I can still have time to get ready later. Please don't go down to the other section. No. Pho. I'm like, Vietnamese pho. I love pho. It's so delicious. I'm over here trying to curse in the language of food. Stop! Please stop! Let me win! Oh, this drives me crazy. Just dodge, like, those other pieces that are supposed to be helpful don't help at all. Like, that's not helping me. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't touch it. You heard me. Mama Sprinkle said, don't touch that. You heard me. I said don't touch him. Don't touch those portal stuff. I hate it. I don't like it. I'm trying to be comical, but I'm angry. Oh, dang it. I was trying to change my expression. When you're a VTuber and you use your keypad to change your expressions. Maybe I'll get good at this someday. As I continue to fail and get humbled. It's like today was an okay day, and then like my day increasingly gets worse as I fail. Oh my gosh, games can lift your spirits and games can crush them too. Please don't crush my spirit. Oh no, oh, okay. Oh my god, damn it, it was like right there. It's because I moved, it didn't catch it. Like, I'm trying to keep an eye on the ball. Keep your eye on the prize. I have not played Getting Over It, but I'm just imagining how I might rage. Because I'm gonna suck. I think that with all games, you don't start off good, you just eventually get good. You have to suck to get good. I think that's what 𝑣𝑗𝑽 said. He played Resident Evil. I was watching him play for a few days. He did great. I'm really proud of him for playing. I'm proud of him, and then I got distracted. Genuinely, I like it when streamers, they challenge themselves. Streamers, content creators, when they challenge themselves with games they're not familiar with. Like, I've never played this kind of game before. Like, this is my first time playing a brick game like this. I've never even been to a 90s arcade before. I just heard of them. Well, actually, I'm thinking of Chuck E. Cheese. Or there's a place called Peter Piper Pizza. It's supposed to be like the dinosaur version of Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, you better not. You better not mess with me. I swear to God. I swear to God. Do you know how hard I've been working? Just to fail? And to... Oh, why? I'm like right there. But the flashing lights just messing with my head. Get out of my head! Get out of my head! I love that. It's a meme from the Smiling Friends. Get out of my head! And they're like, whoa, bro, whoa, whoa. And he has like the gun. Forgot, what is his name? Is his name Martinez? And he's like, he wants to be a rapper. And he's like, look guys, I have a mixtape. Do you want to listen? And they're like, nah, man, we're good. And he has like, yeah, it's like within their world, he's a small artist. Small and up-and-coming artist. Did anybody see the last episodes of Smiling Friends? Okay, come on. Dang, I knew it would go there, but I wasn't sure. I gotta use my mind to slow it down somehow. Oh. Fuck. That just literally swiveled out of my zone. Sheesh. Finally, I just had to get quiet. Oh, hi, hello. Saiko says getting over it would make you crash out. Dude, it totally would. I says, I used to watch Cub Scouts all the time, says Saiko. Lol, the thoughts are jumbled right now, for real. I couldn't keep my head straight. Blood and Guts says, lol, sounded like you were talking about your Ichi model. I do have an Ichi model. I'm debating on the whole rebranding thing. What if we just change the theme, but I keep my name? That would make more sense. But I feel like each model should have its own name. Thank you for the head pats. We did it. That took me forever. I think I have to click back on screen. Oh, I clicked off screen for you guys because I was checking chat. This is one of those games where I have to be super quiet. Poor Cub Scouts. Dude, I still watch Cub Scouts. When I have time, when I'm not streaming, or when I'm not making content, I watch him sometimes. I used to watch him a lot in high school. I grew up watching him, I think, I would say not like I was a kiddo, but I would say a young teenager. I was watching him since I was like 15. And to think he's like, not even like that older than me either. Is he in his 30s? I don't think he ever specified his age. He doesn't really have to either. He does have a son, if anybody was curious. He's been around for like 10 plus years. Markiplier has been around for like, I think a little bit more than that. Love Cub Scouts. Okay, Cub Scouts was actually the first content creator I ever bought merch from. I bought his Yandere hoodie because I thought the design was really cool. But I bought it extra large because I was a big girl. I was a very big girl back in the day. I lost a lot of weight since then too. But I think I could have ordered a medium and still fit it. I was just like, sometimes when you order stuff, you want to fit into it, right? So you end up ordering something that's like twice your size. I would say I wasn't even that heavy. I think I was like 160, 150. Yeah, if you weigh 160, 150, don't order an extra large. Just order a large. Because eventually you're gonna actually... Your weight's gonna fluctuate throughout your life. Especially if you're self-aware of like your eating habits. For anybody out there who's like ordering merch and stuff, I regret ordering an extra large. I could always shrink it in the dryer. I weigh probably almost the same now like I did then, but for a while I was weighing maybe 130. But everyone kept calling me. Everybody kept asking me if I was okay because I was too skinny, apparently. So my relatives kept joking, like, that my dad was doing... Maybe I shouldn't say that. You ever get so skinny, people think you're doing drugs? Well, because when I weigh 130, I'm very thin. Like, and sometimes, well, for example, some of our frames, like our bone frame and our structure, I would say I have wide hips. My shoulders are not as wide as my hips, but I'm just very, like, my bone structure is like, yeah, wide hips, tall. I would say short torso. I have a really short torso, but I have like really long legs. I'm like a spider. Stubby body, stubby torso, but long legs. And I hate when I wear shirts that are too short. They fit my torso, like shirts in general, like I'm talking about clothing and stuff. So I'm talking about physique. I would say that, like, yeah, my torso is short, but I don't like wearing short shirts. I like wearing long shirts to compensate for my short torso. So that way when I wear a long shirt, you can't tell my torso is short. Because you're deceived by my shirt. So it looks like my body's evenly distributed, even though it's not. Oh, I was so close. Yeah, I'm a very, like, just, oh my god. Even when I weighed 130, I think the only difference now is that I have a butt. Because when I weighed 130, my butt was, like, super flat. That's what happens to women. It's like you want your girl to be like, to have figure, but the only way she's gonna have figure is if she has some weight on her. Let's just be real. You're not gonna get that juicy butt if you're scrawny. Like, that's just not gonna happen. You can't have a skinny girlfriend that has a massive butt without her having, like, actually weighing heavier than she looks. Because she can look like, she can have the physique she wants, but you can't have it all, basically. It is possible with a routine, but even then, your muscle mass weighs heavy, so even if she does get her dream body, she still has to keep in mind that the weight that shows of, like, her muscle and fat distribution, she's still gonna weigh heavier than she looks, because the only way to have that body is to account for all that muscle she has. So she can be toned and fit with a butt, but it also comes with her having to acknowledge that, yeah, you may not weigh 130, maybe you weigh 150, but it's because you may have, well, let's see. you may not, let's say a woman's goal weight's 120, but in order for her to work out and have that figure she wants, she's gonna obtain some muscle. She may weigh 5 to 10 pounds heavier because of that muscle mass. So even if she wanted to weigh 120, she may be 135 with all that additional muscle. So even if you do try going for that dream goal weight, the goal weight does not reflect the body you want. And I think that's what is the misconception. We focus on weight so much that we forget about the muscle fat distribution. So close. That's for men and women too. So don't feel bad if you don't weigh that goal weight, because you could have the figure you want, but not the weight you want, if that makes sense. And then women have to eat a lot more protein than men do in order to actually maintain that muscle. Because you can be working out all the time, but if you're not eating enough protein, and I'm talking about meat, you can have added protein to your coffee, but that's not the same as eating and getting protein from like jerky or from chicken. You can only do so much as a woman. It's a little different from men. A little protein for a guy can go a long way, but there's still a measurement to maintain that muscle. Yeah, because both the man and a woman can be working out constantly all the time, you know, and they see like a difference of their body mass, they're getting that figure they like, but you can't maintain it if you're not eating proportionately. People make it seem like you can't have cheat days. You can. You can definitely have cheat days. But you also have to consider burning off those calories too if you want a cheat day. And you have to be very consistent with your routine. And it feels like when you hear people talk about it, it sounds exhausting. And to be honest, it is. But it's all about like some good habits. I used to work out 3 times a week, and now I work out not as often because I've just had so many things going on, moving, boxing up stuff at the house. Like I had just had so much going on. Like how are you supposed to work out in between all that BS? Moving's BS. It really is. It's not always this. It's chaotic, it's overwhelming, it's exhausting, it's expensive. Moving's expensive. Doesn't matter where you're going. You're going to be spending a lot more than you plan. Because you have to buy new stuff, you have to replace your shower curtains, you have to buy new groceries because your old groceries are expired and you had no idea and you let it rot in the pantry for so long. That was us, actually. We had so much canned food in the pantry that we had no idea that like more than half of it was expired. It says, I've been asked that actually, lol. It says, Nature Green says, I think new model Sprinkle's name. You think so? Maybe you're right. Like, okay, so I have another Twitter account that has me with an alternate name. But no, I feel you, bro. Like, everything can be new, but keep the Sprinkles name. No, like, I actually feel you. That makes more sense. Because I've been streaming for like 4 to 5 years. Changing your name after 4 or 5 years doesn't, like, regardless of how small, regardless of the numbers of your community, it doesn't matter if you're 1K, 10K, 30K, changing your name, all those other videos or streams are gonna have your old name. So I don't blame you for thinking that either. I said Sprinkles weight reveal, lol. I weigh probably maybe 140, 150. I haven't weighed myself in a while. But geez, like, why did I get a bonk-a-donk? When did I get a butt? I think that's the one thing I hate. I don't like having a big juicy butt. I really don't. It gets in the way. Like, think about when you go to the bathroom, you're never really comfortable. If you got a big badonk-a-donk and you're sitting on this little freaking toilet because, you know, companies are cheap, they get that one size fits all. You're gonna be so uncomfortable. Like, I fit okay. But I would say, like, I really want to burn off my butt. I don't like having a juicy butt. Because my hips are wide. So having a juicy butt and wide hips, I just got a big fat ass. You know what I mean? I'm being so real, but no, for real. It says... Saiko says 14 years for Markiplier. He's probably the one I've watched the most. Yeah, Markiplier, he's so goofy. I like he says whatever he wants and he's just himself. It says, Saiko says lol. Oh, some head pads. Saiko says might be exhausting, but I applaud anyone who put that much effort into their health. Yeah, no, I would work out 3 times a week. And I would do yoga. So I would do probably 2 hours of workout. Probably 30 minutes or 20 minutes for yoga. Then the hour and a half remaining would be for, I would exercise my torso, my legs, my butt. Like, I'm so upset right now. Because when I say I have a butt now, I mean it. I can't fit in my pants. And it's all in my ass. And I'm super fucking pissed. I'm being so real. This is how I talk unfiltered. I'm really upset because I don't want to go buy new pants. So then now I gotta figure out how to work it off. You see, here's the thing. We have stairs, right? So I can't tell if it's fat or if it's muscle. And it could be a combination of both. Because I walk up the stairs to get to the apartment. So imagine going outside, taking your dogs to potty. You're just up and down the stairs, and then when I go to work, I go park in a garage. You can park and subscribe to a monthly parking. So I walk up and down. They call it a ramp, a parking garage ramp. I walk up and down that ramp, and then I walk a few blocks to work every day and back. So I can't tell if it's muscle or it's fat, and I'm super peed off. I'm really angry. It's like, oh, it looks nice, but I can't fit in my pants. Saiko says unfiltered sprinkles. I love it. Yeah. It's like it can't be my front. It has to be my back, because you can gain weight and then like gain weight in your thighs, right? Yeah, I can, and I struggle with pants. Like I've always struggled with pants because I can't get it past my hips. It fits my torso, because some pants, they call them high rise. I wear high rise because I feel comfy. I like my pants to hug me. Then you have mid rise, which goes to your belly button. Then you got low rise, which goes to your hips. Sometimes you see women who are wearing low rise and you just see the butt crack all the time. They're wearing low rise. Mid rise is belly button, and high rise is just a little bit above belly button. Yeah. So I prefer that, especially work clothes. I'm not gonna go off showing my butt crack. Some people are okay with it, but I ain't. No. Not at work. That's not work attire. Butt crack, yes, but yes, Evie. It went to my ass. And I'm mad. So, okay, I'm working at my glutes. Cool. And I'm trying to figure out where it's going, because I haven't been able to exercise as often as I used to, because I would exercise using videos, like YouTube videos, for free. I don't go to the gym. It's not very sanitary, not always. Nature Green says, I just use tomorrow is a new day approach to dieting. Not quitting, just doing better tomorrow. That's kind of smart, because if you diet, it's like you're overwhelmed, and I would say it's just cutting certain things out of your diet. let's say, like, recently I bought Japanese purple yam, but it's chips. So it was a healthy alternative to chips, and I've been eating those instead of, like, Doritos or Cheetos. I haven't had Cheetos in a minute. In a while, actually. Let me read you guys and take a break from this. Saigo says angry sprinkles would be fitting. Very angry. Always angry. Oh, getting over it. I'm so... Nature Green says she died when I was 7, so cursing was not something natural to a 7-year-old. Oh my gosh, Nature Green. You can change the contrast, so instead of flashing black and white, it would just be gray and white. Really? Maybe. Saigo says, I'm watching on Twitch too, just for that. Really? Oh, thank you. Thank you, because I am trying to get Twitch affiliate. What says it looks like a brick breaker was made by Flash Player. Just checking. Alright guys, you ready to go back to this game? Why don't you love me? Love me, little ball. Can you imagine a dog playing this game? And they're like, bark, 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 bark. Get the ball, bounce the ball. I hate you, ball. I love you, ball. Woof, 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 woof. I should put on some dog ears. I would be the most annoying dog you ever had. If I was a dog, it'd be so annoying. I would be barking at everything and everyone. No, I'm a menace to society. I literally would, guys. I would drive you crazy. Maybe I would be a pug. If I was a dog, I'd be a pug. Oh, I would be a pug. Round and juicy. Like my fat ass. I want to joke more like this. Why not? Nobody cares. I'm the one who cares too much, I think. I think it's more of a me thing. I care too much because I care about you guys. I don't think you guys care. You gave me like a list of animes you watch. You gave me a list of different VTubers you watch. I don't think you guys care as much as I do. I can curse, I guess. I want to get more comfortable with cursing. Not like a sailor's mouth, like the whole 1 minute of just cursing. I think if you're cursing for a whole minute straight, you need some help. I think a little bit here and there is not bad, but if it's like the whole conversation, or the whole vocabulary is just curse word after curse word, it's like, it can get kind of difficult to follow the conversation. Get what I mean? I used to curse a lot worse, actually. Growing up, I used to curse a lot more. My child's first word's gonna be she. It's not gonna be mama, dada, it's gonna be like she. It's gonna be a cuss word. You should hear what my father says. Oh god. Oh god, if you heard my father, oh no. It's like, oh, that's where you got it from. Oopsie. Squeeze me. Sorry. I love that meme. He's like, squeeze me. Like a lemon. Instead of excuse me. It's supposed to be, oh no, I'd be so inappropriate. It'd be like, you sound like a middle-aged man. Oh, I wonder why. When your environment definitely influences what you say. There's a whole lot of things I'd be saying right now. Horrible things. Things that get you cancelled. And then I would be like, I don't care. I'm like, I care about my community, but if you're just a, a passerby, do I care enough to change everything? I'm too effing lazy. I'm like, I'm too lazy to care. I'm sorry. Did you say something? So bad. My life is too chaotic for me to care about every little thing on the internet. It's like, aww. I'm so bad. I'm really bad, guys. I would be cancelled as, like, really bad. And I probably would still say it as I'm being, like, killed. I killed during the witch hunt. I would still be saying it in the middle of, like, death. I would say all the horrible things you've never heard before. That'd be crazy. I would be, like, put on a cross and still cursing and saying terrible things. It's like, oh, this demon's possessed. Yeah, shoot, maybe. No, I just don't care. It's so horrible. Deep down, guys, I think you reach a point on social media where you probably don't care as much as you did before, because you realize that the only people in your community, or your community, you should only care about your community. Everything outside of your community cannot be helped, okay? There's you can't be Captain Save-A-Ho, alright? You can't win them all. You can't win all the wars. You're gonna lose a lot of wars online. A lot of disagreements or arguments. And those that are successful are the ones that don't care. That would be Sprinkles 101. How to become successful. It starts when you stop giving a F about what you do. If you care too much, that's a part of why you're not growing. I think growing as in maturing. You're not giving yourself the chance to make mistakes. I mean, there's the obvious, right? There's the obvious things that you don't say. But it all depends on the community that you're cultivating. It's all about the family that you're creating. You're going to attract what you are. I must be a rare specimen because... There's nobody else out there like you guys. Trust me. There's nobody out there like you. You are unique. You found this little cul-de-sac hidden away on the internet somewhere. An annoying fox girl rambles and rants and says weird stuff all the time. I try making it funny, but I want to say a whole lot worse. And then get cancelled and still say a whole lot worse. And then get worse. I think it's a spiral. I can see why spirals are easy. Psycho says being yourself is much more enjoyable. For real? Okay. Well, good. I want to say other stuff, but I can't. I can't. Then the world will crucify me, and I'll be laughing and enjoying it like a psychotic person. Like when 𝙆𝐻𝑚𝑒 is laughing after every successful hunt or kill. I'd be laughing like that on a freaking crucifix during a cancellation, cause I'm crazy. Evie says, besides the stalker wasting his time telling others to fight his battles for him since he cares too much. He cares too much. He's making his life miserable. Stop caring so much. People are gonna hate you, like you, hate you and like you, and you just can't be bothered. It's like, I have a life. I gotta go get groceries. Peace. Make whatever content you want. I'm realizing that. Do whatever you want. As long as it's not killing people. As long as it's not against the law. Did you know? I want to say it's Brazil. Brazil has strict rules on racism, by the way. Like, you cannot go over there and be a racist because you'll get jail time. Some people from America don't know any better when they should know better. Like, there are some things you just don't say, okay? You can curse and be ridiculously dumb and say crazy stuff, but racism's a whole nother level. Then there's being sexist too. Like, I'll try my best never to stoop that low. I think you just get kind of comfortable for a minute, and then you're like, wait a minute. Is that how I want to be perceived? I don't think so. Hold your pinky out and drink some tea. Have one of those posh moments where you're just too good for anything else. It's like an iconic cartoon scenario. like a royal snob is like drinking tea with their pinkies up. I think that's more stereotypical kind of humor you see in cartoons. It's not actually what the Brits do. And maybe it's something that they did, that they were known for. Just being kind of like tea snobs. But for real, tea can taste so delicious. Like, there are some teas that are expensive because of the way it's prepped. There's like brick tea. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it before. It's literally a giant brick of tea, but it's because of how it's processed. That's why it's expensive, because the process for the brick tea, it lasts longer. It would last the voyages, because remember, before airplanes, before flight travel, they had boats. So when they had boats, it was to transport all sorts of seasonings and teas, and we really don't appreciate how good we got it. We don't have to wait by boat. We can literally order it off of Amazon. 200 years ago, they would be shocked. Like, people from that era would be like, oh my god. Life is just so easy. This is my dream. We're living their dream, which is crazy. And I guess that's the whole point of having kids, is that you want them to have a better future. But you also have to be a part of making that future happen. You can't just sit around expecting somebody else to do it for you. And I feel like that's what we have in our heads now. Because of social media. We think somebody else is going to make the world a lot better. But it takes all of us to make it better. Not just one person. And that's just the honest truth. Don't expect someone to make your bed for you. Don't expect them to handle all your problems, because they're not. And your self-growth comes from your own journey. And also having some... being gentle with yourself. Don't expect yourself to make progress in a day. It's gonna take years. It's gonna take months. You only see progress when you acknowledge your efforts. And that could be in anything. It could be in cooking, it could be cleaning. Maybe you're not really good at cleaning, but you're trying. And you're trying to have better habits of dusting your house. Or doing your laundry. And not waiting the last minute to do laundry. And I gotta barf. I think I just ate too much guacamole! And that's what I was learning from that self-help book. Going back to that self-help book from earlier. I finally finished the book after, I think... after a year? That was so close. Kinda, sorta. I think I just had one brick left. I really liked reading it. I let my coworker borrow it, but I have until summer to find another job. Because I'm a contractor, so I have to get another job soon. So I've been applying since December of 2025, and I haven't had much luck yet. So, which is why I wanted to get serious with VTubing and set like crazy high standards for myself. And that's where the rebranding really stemmed from. It's because financially, I'm trying to give myself another option to work with. So I've been a contractor for like 2 years now. I got very fortunate that I was able to get my contract renewed. But they actually... They're not going to need me after this summer. So I'm going to need to work on that. And I've upgraded my resume. I'm working a decent job. Like a respectable job. Do I think it's fun and wholesome? No. Your job's not going to be fun. It's not going to always be something you like or feel passionate about. That's why you have hobbies. You have hobbies so that way your job, it doesn't have to be your favorite thing in the world. And you don't have to be so hard on yourself either. Ah, dang it. Better than saying quack, thwack. wanted to share actually because my job is what determines my stream. If I can play the most recent games, if I can, you know what I mean? Aw, Evie says Mike Tyson is right about these who bully others for clout, which they think they're tough, which really they're not in real life. People like to fight on the internet because they can't fight their battles in IRL. Instead of focusing on important things, they like to cause chaos on the internet because they're lonely. They're lonely. Oh man, I just had a winning chance and I totally roughed it up. I would say don't waste your time fighting and arguing. Just accept that everybody's gonna have a different opinion and not everybody's going to agree. And not everything's gonna be what you thought it would be. You can plan for the inevitable to happen. You can plan for the end of the world. You can plan for every type of scenario possible just to feel more confident about your day or about your future. I would say more confident about your future. I mean, I thought I knew exactly what I wanted to do for streaming, but it kind of comes as you go. You can plan all you want, but it's not a guarantee that it's gonna... Dang it. Same goes for like your career. To be honest, guys, all I care about is having income. I could care less what I do, as long as it's not like breaking my morals or values. Like selling myself for short. I would not want that for myself. Dang it, I was so close. I just had one brick left. It's probably what I should focus on. As a kid, I was obsessed with doing everything right. I just didn't want to disappoint my parents. If I'm being completely honest. And you can't live like that. You can't live your life afraid to disappoint people. You're gonna disappoint people. And you're gonna disappoint yourself. I think if you hold yourself to such a high standard, you're gonna croak yourself. It's gonna be to the point where you're suffocating your existence. And you're gonna be miserable. You're doing everything you thought people would be proud of you doing, but it's not even what you want. And I've been thinking about that for my job. I don't want to go back to school. I already have a degree in communications, and I don't want to go into law. I don't want to be a lawyer. I know that sounds fancy, and that's honestly like very impressive, because being a lawyer is impressive. You're going through those many years of school under intense environments with high expectations for yourself for that degree. But I don't want to become a lawyer. I don't want to become a lawyer. Sorry to disappoint, but that's not what I want. And I hate it when people start shoving it down your throat. I was at a baby shower and I had relatives giving me their input about how I should go back to school. I just have a lot of student debt and I can't afford that. I'm not in that position where I can go back to school for another degree. I need to honor my degree and just work with it. It was either to become a lawyer. I mean, that's kind of like what my fellow co-workers, like in my job position, you can use this experience if you want to go to law school to be a lawyer, to be an attorney, you know, or to be a paralegal. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to be forced to do something I don't want. It has to be my idea, and if it's not, then it just feels like another expectation I have to honor. And I hated that growing up. I don't like to be told what to do at all. I'm just being honest. I don't think anybody does. Nobody wants to be told, this is what you're gonna do for the rest of your life. This is what's gonna make your parents happy. And the truth is, your parents, sometimes you're gonna disappoint them. You can go into a career, any career. Maybe your parents want you to be a doctor, but you're miserable and you hate biology. Or maybe it's not biology, maybe it's chemistry and you hate it. And it's not your favorite subject, and you barely passed that semester. But you just want to make them proud, right? Let's say you continue on this path, become a doctor, but you're effing miserable. You make money, but you don't have enough time to go on vacation because doctors are always in high demand, right? You make good money because people are always getting sick and people are always dying. And that's just the harsh truth about the medical field. People are always dying and you can't save them all. And sometimes you're gonna have those experiences working in a hospital. Is that where do doctors work? Hospitals, clinics, or some of them become their own boss and they have their own business as a doctor. And some people love it. Some people love being a doctor and saving lives. So sometimes it is something they want. Ugh, my hand is numb. This is... Aw, thank you for the head pats. Aw. Even though I'm so moody. This game is slowly raging me up. Lithium Skunk, hello! Hello, buddy! How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm doing better today. I didn't get lost coming home, so I feel like it's a good way. And this game, the game is fun. What time is it? The game, oh my gosh. I've been stuck on these levels. Lithium Skunk says, it looks tough. Eva says, bullying stays in schools and playgrounds. Unfortunately, it does. Nature Green says, communication degree is plenty respectful. Thank you. You can become a social media manager. I'm just trying to actually, right now, I'm trying to find jobs where I can work my way up to be a public relations specialist, because they make really good money. Because every company needs somebody to communicate on their behalf, to work with reporters. I was reading the description of a communication specialist. You know, that's the kind of field I would go into. I just have to get a starting job in that department. In any company or business, they all have a public relations department. That's where I need to get into. It says, Sayiko, you will be able to do what you are doing, what you are happy doing. Yes, that's very important, guys. You don't want to get into any career and then regret having that schooling for it, for a job you don't even want. Don't do that to yourselves. What I'm saying is, sometimes parents will only support you financially if you do the career that they want you to do or select it. Now, those situations are tough. It's really up to you. Because you want to walk away with a degree, right? You want to walk away with a degree, even if it's not something you like. Maybe you will grow to like it. Christian says, waiting. Christian. Hello, Christian. Sayako says, moody sprinkles is a treat. Is it? Lately, I've been always moody. Oh, you're waiting, Christian? Because I'm gaming? You can chat, Christian. Oh, you're waiting. That's right, the hospital. I just remembered. Man, my heart dropped. I'm angry and I'm sad. Oh. No. That's what you meant. Freaking balls. I'm gonna be like balls. While you're reading, Christian, I'll try. If I silence myself, I think I can concentrate. For this game, I can't speak. What is your favorite old arcade game, guys? Oh my god. Oh my god. I wanna have a happier note. We're having real conversations though. Like, I genuinely... I hate the idea of feeling peer pressure to go back to school for a career that may or may not even happen. It's different if I was already at the job. I mean, I am. I'm kind of torn. I mean, I like filling in for a paralegal, but the job I'm at is very depressing. Like, if I could explain it to you, what I do for a living, and basically, I am a supporting role. Please. So close. So I'm a supporting role where I deal with customers. I'll call them customers. They're really clients because I'm in the legal field. I took this job when I lost my job back in 2024. I didn't take this job because I wanted to become an attorney or go to law school. I did it because I was desperate for income. And I think that's just being very genuine and transparent. I didn't start working for this agency because I had this desire to, you know, for litigation. Like, I'm being honest, I think most people, not everybody, most people get a job because they need to pay bills. And I think if you're in a desperate situation where you lose your job and you're forced to go back for job hunting, you don't care what it is as long as you're possibly good at performing, right? Performing the work. And that's my honest take. And so I had family telling me, well, you should go for a paralegal certificate. But I don't have an interest in working in a law firm, getting like, I don't like it. I don't like watching people get screwed over by attorneys. And in this job that I work, and I wish I could tell you everything, but I can't because there's some discretion that I have to have. I sometimes see people lose their cases because it's litigation. They lose their cases, and then there's attorney fees that this poor, ordinary person like you and me can't afford. Or sometimes the attorney sucks ass, and they don't do their job, and they only take your case for the effing money, and that pisses me off. And I see so many people get screwed every day, every other day, really. For the past 2 years, I've been there for almost 2 years now. It'll be 2 years. Let's see, is it 2 years? It'll be 2 years as of summer. I don't like my job. I don't hate it. I love the people I work with. They're so friendly, they're so sweet, but I don't like seeing people suffer. And all I've seen with this job, why I can come on stream so down or moody, is because I talk to people, the clients, on the phone that are having a really horrible time with getting the help they need. Sometimes it's retirement related. Sometimes it's related to they have disabilities and they're not getting the help they need. Let's say it's a veteran and they need help with proving their documents. And there are some agencies that are just ass. And I don't have a positive outlook. I have a mixed opinion. And if I told you everything, it would be a shocker, and I think it would cause war on the internet. But it's based off what I've experienced and my job, so I have to have a professional way of sharing, right? Sharing without oversharing. Let's just say that people get screwed over so much because they don't know what they're doing legally. People need to have some idea when you file, when you have a pending case in a litigation case. I'm gonna be so generic. I'm gonna be so effing generic because I can't go into detail, because if I do, I'm gonna get barbecued and skewed up my bunhole, and I ain't down for that. So it's like people cry when they call the phone line, and I'm not a therapist, right? I'm not a therapist, but they cry, and sometimes they scream, and they're really frustrated because they can't get another job, and they're waiting for their retirement money, and some of them are disabled veterans, and there's nothing I can do but answer procedural questions, and you just feel so helpless. You feel so bad because some of them are not mentally there, and they can't afford their lawyers, so they end up losing their lawyer, and they end up putting down, let's say, 5 to 10 grand for a lawyer that just bounces out of the... Because you have to pay your lawyer. Every time you get legal advice, you have to pay your effing lawyer, okay? Every time you go for consultation, the lawyer's like, yeah, come on in, you can schedule a consultation, or you can come talk to me. You have to pay them for every effing session. And not everybody wins their case. A lot of them lose their case, and they lose their mind by the end of it. Some cases go on for 10 years. And I spoke to an individual today. His case has been going on for 10 years. I'm not even kidding. Some people it's 4. You could be in the system for years because the agency you worked for doesn't want to pay you. They don't want to pay your disability retirement. If I could talk about how corrupt this world is, not everything is corrupt, but I would say these agencies are pretty corrupt. I mean, I don't have anything good to say, and I think that's sad. I wish I had like, oh yeah, sometimes they win their case, and it's all all daisies and rainbows and unicorns, you know, popping out of people's bun holes, and it's not. It's a cruel world. You gotta hold your own. You want to make friends, but in the legal field, there are no friends, okay? You don't have friends in the legal field. Everybody's out to get each other. People are willing to cut throat just to climb trees, just to climb mountains. And it's no different than the entertainment world. People will shit all over you if it means that they can rise higher. And the same in the legal world, too. They're not really friends, they're associates. And you have to remember that. And that's why I don't want to go and become a paralegal. I don't like how intense it is. My job is so intense. I mean, I had a call today where a woman was essayed at work, and she mentally had to take a month off because her supervisor wouldn't do anything. And the individual didn't get reprimanded. They got away with it, and they got a slap on the wrist. And after the call, I had to get up and step away because I mentally was checking out. So my job is really stressful, and my pay is decent. I would say with the amount of stress you deal with, because I'm a supporting admin role, I could become a paralegal if I get my certificate. Maybe not hired by that same agency, but I could get a job somewhere else. I just don't want to put up with that bullshit. Lawyers are devils, mistresses, says Nature Green. Dude, I'm not even kidding. Like, there's this one lawyer, this one woman lawyer, and I mean, not all lawyers, like, there are some really cool kick-ass female lawyers. I know we're in the day and age where it's like, women are She-Hulks and they win every battle. No, let's be real. Everybody's flawed. Men and women are both flawed, but this one lawyer, she never shows up for hearings. Never. She always comes up with an excuse that she's sick or another relative died, and her client, she's always quick to grab your case and represent you, but she's never present. So if you win your case, it's because you put in the effort to submit documents and supporting legal arguments. And she honestly should lose her license. Because that's how terrible she is. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, she probably loses most of her cases because she doesn't show up. No, none of the judges like her. They don't. I don't like her. Because as a lawyer, as a representative, a legal representative, you're being paid a shit ton of money for not fucking showing up. She pisses me off so much. I hear her name in the office muttered between my coworkers, and I'm thinking, that bitch. That fucking bitch. The client's like crying. They're like crying to the judges. They're like, I don't know about my representative. They never show up. I'm scared. I think I'm gonna lose my case. It's ass, okay? I mean, not all lawyers suck, but I would, okay, if I had to choose between would I trust a lawyer to save my life? No. Are they people? Yes. Outside of their job and career, they're just people like you and me with families and lives, but some of them are nothing but tricksters, because honestly, in the business in the legal field, it's about learning the rules and how to make it work to your advantage. And that's what being an attorney or lawyer is. Bending the rules, finding loopholes, and as long as you know how to communicate your legal argument, I mean, that's just very, like, I'm dumbing it down what I'm seeing at work. I'm dumbing it down, like, to, like, a fine, thin, and invisible line. That's technically what they do. They just learn the law, learn the regulations, and then they can try to support you on your case. Maybe you'll win, maybe you won't. I just see a lot of miserable people losing their cases, and then I have to talk to them on the phone and give them the bad news. I give them the bad news that they lost their case and that they have to refile for it to get reviewed if they didn't agree with the decision. So some of them don't get their disability retirement. It's just one of the things that they can file at this litigation agency. And I just I just mentally, I come home and I try to put on my best, my most brightest spirit. But I guess this is the one stream you'll ever hear me vent about it. Maybe it's because I got rage baited by this game. I'm silently like a little kettle, just quietly, you know, in the kitchen. I'm just quietly steeping over here. I mean, that was just one of the conversations I had today about that poor woman that got essayed at work. And then now she's trying to appeal the action because they're trying to fire her for taking medical leave. Our world is really messed up. If I could tell you exactly every little detail, I mean, I probably would be out of a job. Saiko says, I was a Pac-Man fiend. You really liked Pac-Man? On a brighter note, Pac-Man? Changing subject, Pac-Man? Nature Green says, the talking is mostly what we're here for rather than the game. Really? Lexi says, Lexi! Hi, Sprinkles Bed. I am late to stream. Welcome, welcome! Oh my goodness, sorry for my little spill. I literally didn't know what to tell this woman on the phone, though. I just had to listen, but I can't comment. Like, you don't understand. I can't have any comment. I can just answer procedural questions. That's it. Because the phone line's monitored, too. Everything's recorded. Christian says the last time she had to go to the hospital was back in 2015. Evie says, "Oh, Christian, I hope she's okay." Oh, buddies are praying for you, Christian. Evie says, I failed on getting a permanent stay in a job for over 10 years, but I have been a freeder, which I work temporary under volunteer pay. Oh, Evie. To be honest, I'm struggling to get a full, like, I'm struggling to just get an interview. Like, I really am. I can make time for an interview. I could skip my lunch and take an interview. But I feel like I'd have more confidence if I got more interviews, because then I'd have more practice. Aw, Saiko says it's okay to vent sometimes. Aw, thank you. Yeah, but I'll end it there, because if not, then I'll tell you everything, and it's just too much. I would say this is the most stressful job I think I'll ever have. And what's sad is that my position has a high turnaround, which means people quit. The paralegals there quit because the job is just, you have to maintain sanity and patience. Don't yell at the person on the line. They're frustrated, and be honest with them. I hate giving them bad news or telling them what they don't want to hear. I have to tell this one client soon that he lost his case, and we need the agency's letter, and he didn't provide it, and he's this really old man, and I don't think he knows what he's doing, and he's kind of deaf. He's deaf in one ear. He can't, he's old, and he's trying to get his retirement money, and I feel terrible for him. I really do, but I have to tell him soon. I think tomorrow or Monday, I have to tell him that he lost his case, and I'm not ready to disappoint him. I don't like making, sometimes they'll cry too, and I had to sit there, and I can be on the phone for like 30 minutes straight. Yeah. But I have to stay calm, and I have to stay professional, and I have to like calm them down. I don't get paid enough money for that. Like, the job is like, honestly, if they're gonna set high standards to work there, they also need to set a higher pay. They really do. I'm getting paid decent survivable money. Like, I won't complain there. But if I could ask for a raise, I would have. Because I've had to do a lot I probably could complain about so much more. I tried applying for the position, but I just didn't qualify because I'm more of a communication, PR, public relation. I'm probably more qualified for a starting job in public relations than I am in litigation. It's because I don't have the certification, and that makes sense. Plus, why would I want to stay at a job that's extremely stressful and has high turnaround? Paying for parking is like you're paying either $100 or $300 for parking, all depending on the spot and the location. You could end up paying like $20 a day just to park. I did for a whole year. I paid $300 a month to park, and I'm starting to save more money choosing $150 a month because it's in the city. Excuse me. Links, it says same here, Saiko. Saiko says respect to all to you. Oh, thank you. I mean, it's built up my skin. No job will ever compare to this one, and I'm kind of just ready to bounce. They hired more help, so they don't need me anymore. I'm waiting for the bad news of when they tell me, we don't need you anymore, you're fired. And I'm not ready for it because I've really been struggling just to get an interview for any other job. I list this one, which is very reputable, but it's just not catching eyes. It's like undermined. You know what I mean? It's because the secret agency, it's a very unheard of agency. I tell people when I go through security check all the time, and they wouldn't believe me. They're like, that's a real agency? And I'm like, yeah, it's real. If you get terminated, you will be the first to know. If you lose your job or get fired, or let's say you get fired during probationary periods, we're the first agency that you're going to be contacting to appeal that action. And then you have to prove your case. Never file a case to appeal an agency's action that's been taken against you unless you're ready to submit all the documents. I'm talking about emails. I'm talking about phone call transcripts. I'm talking about legal argument. Ask ChatGPT, okay? If you don't have a lawyer, ask ChatGPT for free, okay? Free legal advice from ChatGPT, literally made up of this giant archive of probably a lot of information, whether it be medical or legal information, something you can Google. I'm not kidding. I wish I could tell some of these people, get a job, get another job, get another part-time job. If you're not getting any money for your retirement money, get another job. I wish I could tell them that, but I can't. But thank you. We're gonna try completing this game. I want us to end on a good note. I want us to be on a good note. Can I get a win? Can I please get a win? I'll just earn it. I'll earn my win. Oh my goodness. I wish I could complain about customers being annoying, but instead I'm complaining about how they're royally effed, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's like finding an animal dying on the side of the road, and you can't save their life. All you can do is end it quickly. It's kind of like what my job it feels like on an emotional, mental level. I can only end your suffering quickly by disappointing you, the fact that you lost your case. Ta-da! I won! I won! Finally! Finally I won! Clyde says I'm back! Welcome back, Clyde. I just won. That's all I wanted. I just wanted one last win. Can I press escape? Okay, good. Oh my gosh, I finally won. That's how we're gonna end it, because I'm on a winning streak. On one last win. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this game. Let's go back to the gaming screen. Thank you guys for coming to Breakout-style. It's a really cool... it's a really cool rage baiting game. I'm so surprised I actually did okay. A round of applause for Breakout-style. I really liked it. See, that's what my model's gonna look like. Shabam! I don't know why they always draw the anime waifu models, like the boobs. They always draw the cleavage stuck to each other, like it's duct taped or something. Real boobs, guys, are parted. This is anime. Like, maybe it's her outfit that's pushing them together, supporting it, because if not, they'd be super droopy and far apart. That's what real boobs look like. Oh, Psycho says the stream was great. Garslane says was fun as always. Oh, you're so sweet, guys. I just vomited. Blah! It was a little vomit. Oh, thank you, Blood and Guts. Love your name, Blood and Guts. Yay, we did it! We did it! We won! Ah, but back to boobies. I think boobies, it's okay if they're parted, right? I mean, this is anime. She's an anime waifu. She's like giant croissants in her head. I just wanted to admire her outfit. Do you think I can pop on stream like that with an outfit like that? You know what I'm thinking of? VTubers like 𝑣𝒆. I mean, she's the only one that comes to mind. There's Cottontail VA. There is... Iron Mouse has some knockers. Zentrea. Then you got Baratara. Then you have... Who else is a big booba? Big booba model. Dude. Hello? Yeah, boobs. Let's talk about boobs. Honestly, what is your honest take about boobs? Is there audio playing? Comics? Oh no! It took me somewhere else. Honestly, if I could have an outfit like that, I probably would wear it. On a different model. We're gonna go to... Yeah, can we just admire her outfit? Chatting screen. Ta-da! We're gonna go over here. Yeah. So guys, what do you think? What do you think? Did you like it? I liked playing with you guys. Despite all the raging. Me! Despite all the rage. Aww. Thank you guys for being supportive. So it has been decided we are going to be playing Silent Hill. Let me go ahead and pull that up, actually. We're going to be playing Silent Hill Saturday, but I'm going to try to stream early because I have a brunch with AI Mother. I'll still say AI Mother and AI Father because it's like saying love mother, love father. And I think that's very sweet. I could say I father, I mother, I. I mother, I father. Like Aya, like I. I think that's how you say it, right? I. It's just AI, I. I was like saying it letter for, name for letter. Psycho says, it was a great time. Aww. Eva says, it's been fun, Sprinkles. Thank you. Now you know the truth. When you ask me, how was your day? Now you know the truth. The best part of my day is coming home, seeing family, smelling my dogs, because they always smell. They smell stinky. Having chats, like you guys are the highlight of my day, along with seeing family when I come home. Even all those stinky fur babies rubbing their butts on the floor. Yeah, that's what dogs do. Sniff each other's butts and do the little weird butt dances. I think it's their cola. You need to have their cola cleaned, their little butt. They need to get professionally. You have to squeeze their glands. It's kind of gross, but you can also feed them pumpkin puree, and it'll help cleanse out their colon. But it's after a while of feeding them. So that's a fun fact about your dogs. If they have a black-brown butthole, you slowly cleanse out their system because it has to do with what they're eating. You can cleanse it with a little bit of pumpkin puree, not pumpkin spice, like puree pumpkin. It says Christian and 𝑣𝒻𝑀 from Genshin Impact. Ken Rosenberg from GTA Vice City is a lawyer. For real? Dude. They're lawyers? In Grand Theft Auto, Evie says, thank you for the stream. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Thank you for guys for being supportive and for coming out and hanging out as I raged. As I raged. I should put hashtag rage. Rage and chatting. I wanted to get more hot anime women. That's what I wanted. I thought that's exactly what we'd be getting. But I was wrong. I was expecting her to come out, but I think I need to defeat a few levels. But yeah, we're going to be playing Silent Hill. We're going to be doing that. Do I have to move this? I think so. No? Okay. So we're going to be playing Silent Hill. Let me pull it up real quick. I think I need to transform this. So I look at you. I would get massively big. Enjoy my blueberries, guys, because I'll be changing soon. And then you guys can do, and then we can have not safe for work art. Is it weird that I'm looking forward to not safe for work art? Because I can't do that with this cute model. I feel like cute models, like Henya the genius, you know, for example, you just can't do nothing too spicy, which is why I didn't do any merch, because I can't get experimental. Yeah. I would get super experimental. What is the cost? We're gonna go here. Oh, no! You don't see anything, guys, right? You don't see anything. It's all a mystery. You didn't see anything. You guys saw nothing. Ta-da! Can I stretch it to screen? Okay, I'm gonna check out Silent Hill. It's right behind me. We're gonna see what the cost is. A Silent Hell. It should be called Silent Hell. Silently hellish. So you guys won. Overwhelmingly positive. So we're gonna be playing Silent Hill. I'm so excited. It's like an early Saturday morning. It's gonna be dark outside, so you're gonna be waking up in your bed, cuddling your phones, or dragging yourself out of bed, making coffee, and watching it on the main TV. I'll be waking up your family, screaming. I'll be waking up everybody. I'll wake up the dogs, screaming. I'll try not to scream, but I probably will. I'll bring out the heart rate monitor for that, because that would be so much fun. So it's overwhelmingly positive. So for anybody that doesn't know, Silent Hill is an old PS2 game. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they came out with... Where is my music? Where is the music? There it is. There's the music. So, investigating a letter from his late wife, which means she's dead, James returns where they made so many memories, Silent Hill. What he finds is a ghost town prowled by disturbing monsters and cloaked in deep fog. Confronting the monsters, solve puzzles, and search for traces of your deceased wife in the remake of Silent Hill 2. So you guys won. I'm scared. I thought it was going to be Resident Evil. And I was be like, yeah, Resident Evil. I mean, I haven't seen anybody play Silent Hill for like, it came out in 2025? 2024? Garslade says original Silent Hill 2 is better, but I'm sure you will like the remake too. Oh, there's a remake? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, you mean Silent Hill F? I know there's Silent Hill F, but the one that won is Silent Hill 2. I'm pausing it. Dude, the movie of Silent Hill is so flipped because it's not the father looking for the daughter, it's the mom. But it kind of gives way for the game because the dad goes looking for his wife. Oh my goodness. Evie says good night, Evie. Christian says my mom had a hernia. Oh no. That has to do with your abdominal area in the muscles. Yeah, my grandfather has an active hernia. He hasn't gotten surgery for it. So like it makes his stomach bulge out. Oh, I'm sorry, Christian. Well, I'm glad they caught it in time. How? Christian says BK4 like Silent Hill. Is that one of your favorite streamers? Psycho says, I saw everything. No, you didn't. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Saw my whole setup. Garslane says 2024 is remake. Oh. Oh my gosh. I was like 25 in 2024. Because I'm 27 now. Which is why I want my model to be mature. Because I'm almost 30. Can you be 30 years old and voice a cute model? I feel like you need to also age. I feel like you should allow yourself to have your model matured with you. Christian says, I don't know. Resident Evil seems overrated. I only like the movies, never the games. The movies are hit or misses. It's all depending on like your perception. Nature Green says, oh, it's 9 a.m. It's gonna be 8 a.m. 8 a.m. on Saturday, not p.m. That's correct. I scheduled it for 8 a.m., but I might schedule it for 5 a.m. because I'll be doing something around brunch time. So if we want to get a few hours in. Oh no! Carslade says, you can voice Goku. I love Goku. I love Goku and Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is his wife. And they have a son together. Goku. Do they have a Goku model? I could have a Goku model. You're so silly. Oh, Goku. Dude, their fighting scenes are so long. They have a remake of Dragon Ball Z. That's such a Saturday morning kind of game. I mean, show. I'm thinking about games. Look how expensive this is. I'm gonna add it to my cart. Okay, it's official. I'll make the payment off screen, but you guys won. A round of applause, guys. You won. You won Silent Hill 2. And guess who's paying for it? Me. I don't think you guys can send me money. I don't want you to pay for it. I'll pay for it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very fun, but expensive. I was hoping it would be on discount. I mean, okay, you know what? I guess compared. Okay, this is the discount. You can spend $100 for both the so I'll show you behind me because my ears are so big. But for the Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill F standard dual pack is $100. Or you can do the deluxe packs for $120. Garcelane says it's not worth 70. Really? Should we just play Horse Girls at the crack of dawn? Should we play 𝑣𝑵𝑫? It's not worth $70. Nature Green says we do send you some money sometimes. I know. That's why I'm like, don't pay for it. I'll pay for it. Uh-oh. Boop. I was worried that something else was showing. It's not worth $70. Garslane says 23 on Aniba. What's that? Lol. Christian says she's almost passed back in 2015. Oh, Christian's talking about his mom. For anybody that was jumping into conversation and got confused. Christian's talking about his mama. His mama. That's horrible. That's horrible and scary. But I'm glad she's okay now. I'm glad you guys are with her. That's all that matters, is that you're there, Christian. Even if you can't do anything right now. Even if all you can do is just be there. Christian says last time is what the doctor said. Oh no. Does she have to wear a wrap? If you have hernias, you have to wear a supportive wrap. Because it's about your organs and your muscle. Your muscle there. Is she lifting things? Because if you have a hernia, you can't lift anything. So just help your mom with groceries. Or use a grocery cart. I have a grocery cart. It's like a grocery barrel cart, and you use it to go upstairs and stuff. That just means she can't lift heavy stuff. She has to be careful when she bends over. It says, Garceline says, you buy a key and activate it in Steam. Really? Garceline says, Aniba is a digital key shop. I always buy from them. Dude, I'm so interested. How do you do that? Send me a video about how that works. I would love to try it. I'd rather spend 23 than 17. Not worth it. Don't pay 70 when you can get it for $23. As long as it's legit, you can buy a key and activate it. Dude, I just might. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for the tip, dude, because I had no idea that was a thing. I'll look it up. I'll look it up after stream. I'm gonna go take a shower, guys. Peace and love. We'll play playing Silent Hill at the crack of dawn. It's okay if you guys can't be fully awake and active, because I think I need to stream it early. Let's see, how many hours do you want to get in on Saturday? Saigo says, no game is worth 70 in my opinion. $70 is like a family meal. It's like buying a dinner for your family. But that can be gas. Gas money? Dude, I wasn't thinking it through. I thought Resident Evil Requiem was gonna win. Nature Green says, I don't trust those keep buying websites. You don't? I'm torn. I'm so torn now. What do I do? See you later. Have a great night. Have a great night, guys. Peace and love. I'll see you Saturday at the crack of dawn. It might be earlier than 8 a.m. You don't have to do anything but roll over in bed and turn on your phone. As I set up my stream. Sit at my desk. I wish my bed was closer so I can do it in bed. Just play games in bed. Like a lazy fox. Alright guys, peace and love. Bye. Love you. Te amo buddies. I'll see you next time. I'll see you Saturday. Ah!